with the Facebook-approved auction site. Mike, are you there?
Yeah, thank you, Jim, so much for having me on.
Great. And what exactly does your company do?
My company is an all-pay auction site, and we're the only one that's approved by Facebook. The other companies, what they're using is they're using shields and bots to outbid the paid bids of their customers. And they've been actually banned by Facebook.
Wow, so it's great to be approved, great to have Facebook in a sense as a partner. What is your question for Jeff?
My question for Jeff would be that if Priceline would be willing to start auctioning off travel packages, pay-per-bid style.
So I'm no longer with the company, so I can't speak for them directly. But I would tell you trend-wise, by the way, I was also the CEO of the fifth largest auction site on the internet at one time, which was ubid.com. I'm very familiar with the auction process, but a real live auction is an iterative process. It's a whole different animal to manage. Priceline's business, and again, I'm speaking, to be clear, as a former executive there, not a current one, but observing the business and the way the business model works, the business is really about velocity, right? It's the number of hotel bookings per day, per week, per month you can get. And an auction is a longer, slower, back and forth process. It may, in fact, it depends on whose data you look on, yield a better price in the end, but during that time, you spend a lot of time getting to that point. So I'm just saying that a true auction, which Priceline never had, we had a bid, reverse auction, just make one bid on it. A true auction is a very different business, and that is not, in fact, Priceline's business model.
Did you answer your question, Mike?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. We're going to be auctioning off with low timers, a lot of getaway travel packages, regardless. So thank you, Jeff.
Jeff, what do you think of what they're doing?
Trying. I think that it's smart to experiment with different business models and see what works and what doesn't. All I was saying was that historically that was not the model. But what if he's saying is that they're going to start getting into auctioning in a real eBay-like auction where you actually have a live auction with bidding. I think it's always interesting to try. It doesn't cost a lot in an online business to try different business models and see what results they yield. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some innovative experiments being conducted there.
Jeffrey,
And Jeff, we'll have more from you coming up in just a moment right here on KDOW. We have quite a few callers that still have questions for you. And we're also going to talk about what the world's most innovative people do differently than anyone else. And Jeff will have some techniques that can help us all be more like them. That's next, right here on You Focus on Innovation. Stay with us.